Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're going to be playing a very different game to usual. Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're just mute that, there we go. Today we get... Hang on a second. Where's this music coming? This audio? I didn't have my headset on, so I've only just noticed the audio. Where did that come from? Oh, I had someone's stream open. Whoops. Yeah. I just got back from, I just got back and I restored the previous browser session. Someone I was watching earlier came up. Oops. Anyway, so today we're going to be playing a very different game, Factorio. Now, some of you may have heard of this as the 2D top-down Minecraft or something like that, but essentially it's a game where you collect materials automatically. Oh no, why have they changed the Twitch layout? Oh no, that means I can't see everything like I used to. I have to do it like this now. Oh, that's horrible. Although maybe that could work for me. Yeah, I think that'll work for me, that's fine. So, as it turns out, today, thanks to the new followers, I am at 198 followers on Twitch. Very close to hitting that 200. And it would be lovely to hit that tonight, so then I can do a 200 special tomorrow. But failing that, we might just do it on the weekend, we'll see. So I've just got to do a couple of things to get this working. Bear with me one moment, please. And that 6 should make it 10, yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. Right, let's begin. Configuration file has embedded contents. Okay. Well, that was a bet. Maybe it's because I had a demo version ages ago. This is another game from the shared library, just like Rust. So I don't know how well it runs. Like, I've not run it yet. I'm new to this whole version update thing. Alright, let's just play a fresh map. So we could do the campaign. But that's really quite simple. It's just tutorials. Let's just do a new game. Okay, let's do default for everything. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Just leave everything as default. Let's go. Oh, maybe I should have hit generate before we start. Oh, okay, it's super fast. Look how fast that is compared to Rust. Come on. I had to generate this, and Rust only has to load. Alright, this is new to me. Alt mode. Press Alt to toggle the default. Oh no, this is fine. This is fine. Factorio free play, your task is to launch a rocket into space. Do this by constructing a rocket silo and launching a rocket with a satellite. You will need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small, work your way up with automation, and don't forget to protect yourself from the natives. Yep. So, yeah, we run around with WASD. Oh, this is different. This whole interface is different to me. Nice. I don't need blueprints, no. Stats. Ah, that's good. I don't have to go up to an electric pylon there to just check where all the power's going. No, I don't need tutorials. All I need to do is give it a go. Okay, so we've even got achievements. Right, let's go. First things first, we need to mine some wood, stone, metal. In fact, stone's not as important as metal in this game. Oh no, it looks like there's something in my third inventory slot, but it's actually just a smudge on the screen. I didn't realise how dirty that was. Damn. Just mining with one hand, cleaning with the other. Oh, okay. Let's not start mining a second batch. So how much did we get? We got one. All of that for one. Damn. Okay. Stone, iron. I think we need iron to make a drill. Oh, more stone. Oh, that's a rock. So you can actually collide with that when you're driving around, or even when you walk around. So this game has a day-night cycle, as you can tell. It's getting darker and my guy's torch is lit up. There is no limit on this torch, it's completely fine. Okay, we got one. Oh, wait, this whole time I had a drill. Alright, I need copper. No, not copper, the other one that starts with C, coal. So we can see on the minimap there's some coal down here. So let's mine some coal. I just want to rotate it. How do I... Ah, R. Put it there. Now it needs some coal to start with. I need to mine some of that, or I could stick some wood in there actually. Oh, there's auto sorts now. Alright, we have some coal. Oh, it's been put on the floor. Okay. So press F or something? Yeah, F to pick up. Oh, it only stopped mining because it didn't have anywhere to put anything. So now we could do it with making a box. So how do I craft? There we go. Wooden chest. So all of that will now go into the box. And there we go. This is now fully automated. Except I need to give it some more coal occasionally. Now, what's important to note a bit later on is that this creates pollution, and we really don't want to make too much pollution because we will attract the wildlife. Alright, what else can we make? We got chests, we got conveyors, grabbers. I want to make another one of these diggers. These mining drills. We need iron gears. To make gears, we need iron. We don't have enough. So let's grab some iron, make a fresh drill. How much do we need in total? 9, and we have 8. Okay, so we're nearly done. And you can pull your inventory up at the same time, nice. It's a very slow process to do this by hand. That's the entire point of the automation. And this just goes to show how much you need the automation. It's so damn slow. Alright, there we go. Now we need... What? Oh, I got the iron, but I haven't refined it, of course. Okay, so we need a furnace, which needs stone. Slow it is. Later we can make a pickaxe. In fact, we probably should have made a pickaxe by now. Okay, let's have a look. Can I make a pick? I can! That'll make everything faster. Look how fast that is now. Nice. Alright, let's get some iron by first popping this down, putting some fuel in. Oh, there we go. And stick the iron in. Oh, we're gonna need more iron than that. So we need 9 total, plus 5 stone. Yep, there we go. Boom. So you can see it makes the individual parts and then puts them together. We need another box. There we go. Now what we would want is for a robot arm to take it out of this box and put it into a furnace. That'll come later. Right, do we have any water nearby? We do! So we can set up water pumps and steam power. Let's go get some fresh coal. When we put conveyor belts down, we'll be able to move a lot faster too, just running on them. Right, what do we need for all of these? We need copper, so let's get some copper mining done. Takes 2 logs for a chest, okay. Start building up these copper plates and we'll get an electric drill going. How much does that need? 4.5. Well, we're definitely going to have that. Definitely need more iron though. Ah, we can get the pump going. Gonna need a furnace. Don't have the furnace. Oh, we do, the boiler. And the steam engine. Lots more iron. Ah, this actually shows where you can put it, I think. Cool. Stick it right there. Okay, you can close. Oh, no, oh crap. So we want it going like that, right? Hey Tofu, welcome to the stream. Yeah, unfortunately there's just a little bit of background noise and static. I wish I had a better mic. The background noise is probably the hum from the PC. But thanks for the feedback. How's it going anyway? Gonna have to build an engine next, so we're gonna need a lot more iron, which also means a lot more coal to process all that. Oh, look at all that. Delicious. Working from home today, okay. That's always nice. Spend all day in your pants. Or underwear, as you might say. Do we have enough? Yes, we can make the boiler and the drill. No, we can do one. Well, we needed the boiler anyway, so that's fine. Then we'll need some pylons to transfer the power. Nine more iron. Nearly there. Nearly there. There we go. Right, first let's place this boiler. No, I was referring to window. Here it is, and now we place down a pylon. Oh, it needs fuel, of course. Boom! So what this does, it sucks up water, heats it, making steam, pumps the steam through here. The little puff you see come out there is smoke from the fire. Once that is in there, it generates power, and we can take that power to our mining setup. But we're going to need a lot more pylons to get there. What's really nice is you can just click and drag and it will place it where it's available for the connection at maximum length. Now you may notice this electricity has not powered the drill that we have over here. That's because it's a fuel-based drill and we need to place an electric one, which we're going to do next. A bit inefficient with the wires there, but whatever. Okay, here we go. Wait, I thought we already made one. Guess not. And you see this border around the drill, that's all the different tiles it will collect iron from. So let's start from the bottom. In fact, no, let's just go straight into the middle, that's fine. Just there. There we go, that's now connected. However, it's not receiving power, so there's clearly something wrong with our setup. What's wrong? It's connected. Connected. Why is that not giving power? That's got fuel. That's got water. What's going on? This should just constantly make power. It's been a while since I played though, and the one I played was a demo version, so clearly it's going to work differently. What have I got differently here? Oh, hold on. That's a water in-out. The steam goes a different direction. So I want this here. There we go. That's different to before. The boiler used to be of one tile objects which would just let the water straight through. And now it's not making power again. Why? It did for a moment, I think. Yeah, it did. Let's come down. I don't get it. Oh, it's not using the power up because it can't drill because it's already filled the tile. There we go. We just need to put a box there. So the whole setup was right after all. The second time. There we go. Now we'll take this coal out because we don't want to use that top. Stick it in there instead. Pop that in there. Bish bash bosh. And we are on our way to an empire. Let's make a couple more drills. Stick one on the copper. soon we'll get automation going properly. Let's remove that, replace it with an electric drill. There we go. Do the same here. Now this one's been used up. And here we go. We now have 2 doing iron, 1 doing copper. All we need now is for it to get transferred to the furnace. So I'm going to make some transport belts. Going to need a lot more transport belts. And I'm going to make some electrical arms, not the fuel-based ones. Need more copper. There we go, that's been powered by the same pylon here. And we are slowly on our way to a factory. Alright, what about electric furnaces? Can we do that yet? No. So I'm going to move this furnace down to here. I'm going to move this pylon down slightly, and then I'm going to make a box and 2 inserters. So from this box we're going to have all of this coming out, and here we're going to have it going in, and I'll do 1 more box to have fuel go in. And an inserter. Boom. We now have our first automation set up. Next we want this fuel to actually reach here, so let's connect up the coal area and make a drill for the coal. In fact, we don't need 2 drills for the iron right now. What we do need is tons of copper. Oh wait, no, we've got all the pylons. Is that going to be enough? I don't think that's going to be enough. Now, what's nice about this is you can just click this and go drop. No, wait. How do you drop it again? Z? There we go. Drop them in place. Now you'll notice these have actually gone past the robotic arm, so let's cut that so it stays limited to here. Need more wood as well. Okay. Is that iron? Yeah. Still think we need more. I'll do. Alright, so let's connect this up. That beep just means that I'm too far away. And here we are. Next we want this to automatically get sent up. So we're going to need a lot more transport belts and one more inserter. Note that the inserter does not have to technically insert. It simply moves one object from one place to another. So putting it onto a conveyor is absolutely fine. That's out of coal. Uh-oh. I need more copper. And another one. And then tons of this. Now let's take these two. So you'll notice we're getting a bottleneck here through the processing, which means it's time to set up a second furnace. This is where things are going to get complicated. So now we have a furnace, and first we need power to power all these arms, and second we need... Yes, first of all the power is going to be an issue, because it's on both sides. So we're going to have to take that off, put it there. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a mess to start with. Oh, that connects up nicely. Now, how are we going to get coal into this one? Well, we're going to have to feed it in just like we do here. So we need another inserter, which means more iron. Now, conveyor belt. And we have two places making it now. Oh, bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm back. Oh dear, what's this? My hotkey for showing that screen also brings up a menu full of sprites, but you can't see that because when I click off it, it goes. So, hold tight, let me show you what I mean. No, hold on. There we go, this is what I mean. This comes up, this is the sprites for everything. That's a good thing you won't have to see that. So, anyway, we need more iron. We need more inserters. We actually need 1 for that, 2 for that, 3 to grab. Do we have another one down there? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Then tons of conveyor. Absolutely tons of it. Now we've got a bit of a dilemma here because we want it to go here and here. So I'm actually going to move the power pylon here. Put it there instead. And we'll move these so that they're all in sequence. Oh, right, that's still in the way. There we go. Oh no, okay, so here's the first problem we're going to encounter. Yes, right, this needs an exit box. And an entry box. There we go. So now it's all filled. So we got ins and outs. Now we need something to fill the coal boxes. And we need the coal to arrive. So here's the coal box. And let's give it some power. And let's put this all over. Yep, already run out. See what I meant when I said we need loads of conveyor belts? Ah, there's actually a problem now. We need fuel to power these to get more iron plates. Therefore, let's grab this fuel. So we can hold F and pick this up just as we pass it. Or we can just grab some from the chest. And we can run on them too, so it makes us go faster. Which is very useful to get around big terrain like this. In fact, let me now demonstrate the power of these chests. Oh. Are we using too much power? I think we are. No, I know what's happened. We've run out of fuel in the furnace. Boiler, whatever. So we're going to have to set up a system that feeds this coal as well. In which case, let's flip it round. Because if the arrow is pointing at the electrical part, and we need to insert it from another part, with the furnaces, sorry, with the boilers not blocking it, we should do it that way around. There we go. Later we'll have more boilers and more furnaces. Sorry, boilers and engines, that's what I meant. How's the power going? Power is fine. We're making way too much power, but that's a good thing. It's always better to make more power than you need than too little. Right, so, yes, let's get some more. Make some more. And move some more. So I'm just going to keep building this up as much as we can. Nearly there. Could possibly do with a third furnace, actually. Yes, it's time to make a new furnace. But we'll put it the other side. I'm going to make two, actually. Then we can just start filling it up with the parts needed as we go. Here we go. Boom. Now we have triple production. Getting closer. Let's not overlap this with the iron field, because that might cause us problems later when we try and harvest the last parts. And there we go, we have a complete supply of coal and iron, creating iron plates. Next we'll want to do the same for the copper and get some fuel, get some coal going to the boiler over here. Now you've noticed I've put this slightly different, that's just because I'm trying to use maximum spacing. That's okay. Now eventually we're going to want to move off the coal-based furnaces and onto electric. For a few reasons, but one of them being this really limits us, because we can't get this iron out now and make stuff with it unless we set up a really messy contraption whereby iron goes into the... sorry, coal goes into the iron conveyor. On second thoughts... oh, I can't believe I'm going to do this. On second thoughts, let's do exactly that. Let's make a messy contraption. Whoops. So what we've done here is we've put the resources on both sides of the conveyor belt. This will clear itself up eventually, but we don't want this huge stock of coal blocking all the iron. As we can see, this furnace here is already suffering because of it. Next, this one's going to suffer too. So let's just clear all that up. There we go. Now we can actually remove these coal chests. And if we want to make such a buffer of coal, so we don't end up short-handed at some point, we can instead do this. And this will allow us to build up a whole chest worth of coal. Okay, next, copper. Oh, and stone. Yeah, we need to make more stone. Let's get some iron plates. Let's make a drill. For the stone, which is over here. In fact, let's move this boulder out of the way. This isn't even going to need processing, so we'll just put that there. Stone, for the most part, doesn't need to be put into a furnace. However, there are some things that require exactly that. That makes stone bricks. As you can see, this is a lot faster than just doing it ourselves. We're going to make 4 furnaces here, just like the iron has, and we're going to fill it with the copper. Now, I've noticed something here. This is filling up fast, and I want to send copper. I want to send coal in 2 directions, so I'm actually going to break this here and put the chest here instead. That way, I can take out of it in 2 directions. Oh, let me put it in the electrical grid. That's easier. Oh, I should have left that chest there, I guess. That'll be an extra buffer. Actually, let's take this down. Let's take this whole thing down. Downwards, not destroyed. So I'm going to keep the chest above for the buffer, but that's all. This is going to be the new conveyor system to both the copper and the boiler. Notice that we're out of power again. That probably means that the boiler needs power. Needs coal, rather. Let's stick another one in. There we go. It's always good to have too many conveyor belts on you. Okay, so we're going to have a new split here. Later we can actually get a machine that splits conveyors in two. It's not seen here yet, which will stop us having to do this whole thing where we put everything in a box and take it out in two directions. Need a lot more iron. Oh, I need copper actually. Stick the copper in there, seeing as no iron's reaching it. We actually need to make a second drill now that the iron isn't reaching that. Although, if we look at this chest, it's filling up too much. What we need now is a faster inserter to take the iron ore out of the chest. Or we could skip the inserter and chest altogether and have it go straight onto the conveyor. So we're going to have in, out. Need more wood. Oh crap, there's no trees that way. I could make iron chests, but for now we're not really needing much storage, so I'm not going to waste the iron. Even though technically getting wood is slower. Okay, so on. That's going to start making us some copper plates. Meanwhile, and now we have this being filled with coal. No? Maybe it only takes it when it's empty. Yeah, it does. Fills it up to how much? 5. Okay, cool. So we can put tons in there, but this thing will keep it regulated at 5. That is fine. We're still not using up the power, so we don't need to worry about making any more engines. Alright, it's time to get a second iron drill. I need copper and iron. So, now we can take the resources out. We need to put some power in, and boom. Now, typically I wouldn't bother with this chest, but for now we'll just stick to that routine. So we've now got 3 filling this conveyor, which means all of these can definitely get filled. Might even be too much for them, which is okay. Let's get some more copper going. Once again, we're just going to repeat that kind of system. Oh yeah, if you ever want to just turn one of these, you can just hover over it and press R. And there we go. And there are 2. Next. Right, so we've got iron, we've got copper, we've got coal, and they're all being powered and fueled and everything. Now it's time to consider making the machinery to do other things. First of all, I'm going to create a laboratory. What this allows is for us to begin research for more technology. However, laboratories require science packs. So, we need to craft a whole bunch of them, because we don't have any automation to create them for us right now. So here we go, I'm just going to stick this right in the middle. This needs red, and in fact I need to select the research, don't I? How do I select the research? T. Alright, this is what we want. We want automation. This is the key to everything. Well, except a few of these. It requires 10 basic science, which is the red one there. So we need 10 of these. We can already create 8. Need more copper. Now we stick them in, and it uses them up on the research. Oops. I was enjoying my drink too much. What I'll do while this uses up the last of the research packs, the science packs, I will go and chop some wood, because there's no automated way to get wood. Well, there wasn't when I played before. Oh no, there was actually. I've just remembered. Tons of wood. How's that research? Almost done. Cool. We can actually see the research bar up here. That doesn't have power. Oops. There we go, research complete. So now we can build these automation machines. What's very important about this is it allows us to make anything that uses 2 ingredients. Now bear in mind, we had to manually make all of these science packs by ourselves. They use 2 ingredients, copper plates and iron gears. However, the iron gears need to be created from iron plates. So, let's begin this automation. So we're going to have 1 there. We're going to start taking iron plates. I said, we're going to start taking iron plates. Space, box, space, conveyor. These iron plates are going to go into here and create gears. In addition, the gears, in fact let's move that. The gears will be made here, and then the gears will be fed into another one of these automation machines, assembly machines rather. Okay. So we've got that track, we need this track. And yes, if you idle, you will get carried away by this. This is then going to pump all of that out into a chest. And into another automation machine. There we go. Everything's powered. Let's move these pylons. Cool. Here we go. So this is going to automatically take everything to the... Oh crap, 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 crap. Cancel that. This doesn't need copper. This needs copper. So these are the mistakes that you can end up doing quite easily. There we go. You are going to make bread research. And you are going to make... Let's see what we got. What's optics for? Solar panels, we'll need that, yeah. Where is electric furnace? Electric furnace, where are you? They're made out of steel, aren't they? There it is. Alright, so we're going to research steel. That requires red research. Okay, cool. Here we go. Alright, this is making all the iron gears. That has been transferred into the box and then into here. The copper plates are also being fed into here. This is making red research. Red research is being created and put into this chest. Once it gets into the chest, it goes in here and it gets used up. Automation complete. We can now research anything that requires red science. However, we might want to improve this system later when we require huge abundances of red research. Sorry, red science packs. When that happens, we're going to also need more labs, because you see how slowly it processes each of these red science packs? Yeah, we need this to go a lot faster, so we're going to have multiple ones researching at the same time. So now becomes the time for mass expansion. It's time to begin a supersized base. And I do mean begin. Only begin. Because this thing is going to be so huge and we're going to keep adding to it over and over. So we're going to make 4 research labs. That require 4 inserters, a lot of track, and some more pylons, but we've got most pylons covered. We're going to need more assembly machines for here and here. In fact, this is too slow for that one, so we're going to need a lot more. Next, we're going to need to up the iron production and the copper production to meet demand for this, so we're going to need a bunch of drills. And because the bottlenecking that we're getting here, like this 360, we're actually going to set up a storage system using iron chests. So let's see what we got. All of that being worked on by hand. Much later, much later, we'll be able to do all of this not by hand. That is so far off. Right, we're also going to need more power, steam power. But we're going to switch off that pretty soon to solar, as soon as it's been researched. So let's begin. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to want more boxes, aren't I? Yeah. So the red research is going to come out of these. We're actually going to need long-handed inserters, which can reach much further. And it allows us to run transport belts underneath them, as in under where the arm reaches. Why did I set it off so far? Oops. We managed to build that extra fast because we were actually running on it while it moved. So, this is going to be set up in such a way that everything is one nice smooth operation. That's going to make the red sights. This is going to have a track for copper. However, if I do it like this, I can actually do that, right? No. But that's okay. Oh, I can do this though. Yes, that would work. So we're actually sending 2 supplies here. Need a lot more boxes. We've got 2, 4, need 12. Steel processing finished, hooray! Now, furnaces. Let's research that. That's going to require green research. So actually, let's not research that. Let's research something else. Fast transport, sure. Ah, and splitters and conveyor belts. Underground belts. So we have this automatically creating some red research. Let's beat it by miles. Oh crap, they're in the wrong place. There we go. There we go. So we're going to have copper going up here. We're going to have this going over, so this requires iron. Actually, once again, we're going to buffer this with some chests. Ah. No, it's fine, it's fine. I thought I saw an issue, but no, it's fine. Iron, please. How much you got? Not much. You got lots. That clearly indicates we need more iron. Here we go. Oops. Okay. Apart from the power and disabling the current system, we're now ready to roll. All powered up. All powered up. Okay, here we go. Let's change the system around. So we have conveyor going up and up. Here we go. We need more iron production. This isn't fast enough. More furnaces. We'll do that once we've moved all this out of the way. There's currently a bunch of research left to be used. How much copper? 618? No. No. So here we go. Indeed, Tofu, and that's not the maximum he can carry. You can actually give him twice as much belt. And then he can have like extra add-ons here, which I think are to do with his mini-bots. So he actually wears like a drone station on his back at some point. Next research. Yes, we want solar power, so let's do this. Wait for this to get used up. Can make a ton more iron production. Look how backed up this is. It's got 622 inside. These are okay. You good? Oh. Oh, no, I wanted that. Okay. Okay, so now it's time to expand this system a lot. We've got plenty of copper being produced, we need a lot more iron. So... Oops. Boom. Oops. Boom. That's back in production. All of these are using science packs. However, they're being produced so slowly that only 2 of them are working at a time. This is something I was worried would happen. So we're going to take half of these, and manually put them in here. So now we have 4 times the rate. The reason I use these small boxes is because these will fill up a lot faster than bigger ones. However, they're not filling up right now. Okay. I need 4 more of those. Need more copper. I'm actually going to move this wire now that we're messing around with everything. Perfect. Oh, I need more. There we go. Now the iron production is doubled from 4 to 8. Look at that go. Yes. Now I'm seeing a problem arising, which is that some of these aren't getting iron ore to use. So we're going to fix that the way we fixed it above before that issue occurred. we're going to use red supply arms and use chest buffers. Except we're not going to have the ability to power them because these pylons. Right, so now we need to get the next version of pylons, which we don't currently have. There's the one. Right, we need green research, so we're not going to do that just yet. Instead, we're going to increase the lab efficiency. Right, how do we make the green research? We need transport belts and inserters. Transport belts require gears and iron. Inserters require gears, iron, and electronic circuits. So do you see here how I could reuse these gears to create the other? Well, that is something you would want to consider. Oh, I've just remembered, there's actually a way to stop this overflowing. So we click that, boom, it's only got one slot now. See? So it's not allowed to fill up. You can only go up to that much. We'll do the same to the gears here. That way we won't accidentally drain all our iron, and we won't drain all of our copper, as we clearly are already doing. Whoops. If we try and keep this buffer as minimal as possible, we won't get this sucking up all the resources that we want taken elsewhere. I want some of that back. Alright, so let's set up a new system. Let's leave that be for now. Gear production's fine. I could set this up separately so that the gears get distributed everywhere. That's going to make a mess. And we're not ready for that. We will do that later though. Okay. Transport belts require gears and iron. So, we're going to split this route using our newly invented splitter. And this stops us having to use inserters to put things into chests and then take out of chests in different directions. Instead, we simply split everything that goes through. Let's get this out of the way. So, let's take the iron over here and begin the green research. Oh, my pickaxe broke. Let's make a steel axe. Oh, we don't have steel. Okay. How do we make steel? Use a furnace. You put iron in a furnace. Okay. So, we need to take these and we need to split them again, because what we really want, I'll tell you what I want, what I really want, I want a splitter to take some iron to stage 1 and some iron to stage 2. We have no transport belt, whoops. The reason I'm individually clicking is because otherwise it will... Oh, right, we got tons of gears. We don't need to individually click, that's fine. It would actually stack up 5s at a time, and I don't want that. Oh wow, we are using up the iron ore faster than it can be delivered. And that's not taking it out fast enough, is it? Oh, it is now. It was backed up before. Okay, let's make more iron production. And this time we're just going to stick it on. We're not going to mess around with these. In fact, yeah, forget that. We're just going to take that off. We're going to move that over. And do it properly. Oops. Right, I'm actually going to make a junk box so that we can get rid of all this stuff I shouldn't have on me. I'm going to stick it right here. So I don't want fuel-powered drills. Right, this should give plenty more iron ore to be used. Yep, it's already getting further. Lovely. Right, so I need to create more conveyor. Need more iron. Iron's getting used up. So let's find where I can steal some. Here. And here. Then just take tons off the conveyor belt. Oops. Got some copper in there too. So sure, I've just screwed over the production a bit, but only for a few moments. It'll get its iron soon enough. Okay, now we're going to have this produce gears. Oops. In fact, I'll just put them above each other so we can work this out. So just like this system, we're going to have iron being fed in. So we need more long inserters. So give me all this iron, please. In fact, I'm just going to cut this off and get all the iron for myself. Oh, I've actually got some already. Whoops. Alright, you can continue. Why is the research not done? Oh, it requires green. Let's just go with something that doesn't require green. Sure. There we go. So these have got tons of research available. It's at 70. Jeez. Didn't realise it stacks up that much. Look how fast that's going now. Damn. Alright, so we want to take it out here. And put it there, yeah? That's how it goes, right? So that's going to make gears. That's going to make conveyors. What's that? Filter inserter. Hang on, is this the wrong way around? Oh, it's a 2-item craft, that's why. Now, we've got some more inserters here, so let me just explain. We've got the basic burner inserter, which I didn't even show you. That uses coal. We don't want to do that. We've got the inserter, which uses electricity, and all these use electricity. We've got the long-handed inserter, which, as you can see, moves 2 squares either side instead of just 1. The fast inserter, which is the same as the orange, but faster. And then the filter inserter, which you can sort of program, in a sense, to only do certain objects, to only pick up certain objects. So it won't pick up anything else on the conveyor. That does, however, mean that if there's everything else on the conveyor and it's blocked up, it's not going to deal with it, it's just going to leave it be. Right, so that needs iron. So we put iron in. Okay, so we've got that making gears, that making the conveyors. And then for Science 2 we also need inserters, which is made from more gears, electronic circuits and iron plates. To make the electronic circuits we need iron plates and copper cable. To make a copper cable we need copper. So this is getting more complicated. We now need to take some of this copper into the system. So let's do that. We're going to use 2 of the new things we got, so we're going to use the splitter and the underground belt. I'm also going to move this conveyor over because it's too close. So, splitter, conveyor, underground belt, and the underground belt is the limit of that long, so you can fit 4 tiles between. It's no faster than a regular belt, it's just longer and underground. So, from this we can start the other construction. We need the copper wire, or copper spool, copper cable, okay. So let's create more of these assembly machines. We need to make sure that this whole thing is scalable, so having it able to go across is perfect. Okay, so copper cable will go it's gonna go here, I think. Yeah. And then we'll use underground belts to send it up to the rest if we need. Okay. So we're going to leave a buffer again for a chest, just because there's going to be a lot of copper coming in. Oh crap, I should have done that for the iron as well. Wait. How did I get enough space for that? Oh, because the thing ran the other side. Okay, okay, that's fine. I could just do that. There we go. Just like the copper one, I'll send it that way. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. There we go. So now we've got iron going in. We've got the gears going in. And we can have this as a buffer. Cool. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure that this had enough all the time, but not too much as well, to detract from everything else. Do we do the same for this? I think yes, actually. So we're going to have to move everything here up 2 tiles. So that means deconstructing everything and moving it. Just kidding. I'm just going to move this down. Why move all of the machinery when we can just move this 2 spaces down? Probably shouldn't make that too long because it's just a prototype at the moment. As long as we can see it's scalable, that's fine. Perfect. Okay, so we have a buffer of iron going into there. We've got a buffer of iron going into there. We've now got a buffer of gears going into there as well. And this will go out into, have a guess, into a buffer. There we go. Right. Now we want to do the same kind of thing to the copper. So we're going to go downwards for this. Just so that we don't accidentally run out of space. I mean, we've got all this space, so it should be fine. And hopefully we'll dig up all this iron soon enough that it won't be a problem when we try and scale this out that far. Why is this got no power? Oh no, hold on. Hold on, what's up with the power? I haven't overclocked the system or anything. What? Uh-oh, so the coal can't get picked up and sent down because there's no power to move this. This is a problem that can easily be solved with one of those technologies we just got, which is the splitter. Splitter does not take power. Inserters do. All conveyors are automatic. There we go, problem sorted. Let's just watch as this goes in and all the power comes back on. Except that needs power to operate too. Alright, give me 1. Ah. Oh crap, I've got tons on me. Right, stick all that down. Just as an example, right? Stick 1 in there, there we go. Power's active, this is picked up fresh, and everything is fine. Whew. Alright, I think we need a buffer for this so it doesn't accidentally run out again. There we go. So now it will never run out of coal, because there will be a stock of it in this chest. And in fact, I'm just going to dump all mine in there. And I'm not going to make it a mini buffer either, because it's very important that gets stayed filled. So I'm going to let that fill the box entirely. Okay. Next. This production. Yes, that's what I was doing. So we were going to add a buffer here. So we go 1, 2, stick a chest down. But let me just make a few more chests. I don't know why I'm even keeping the wood. I'm not going to use it on anything. Got plenty of power plants for now, we're not even using them. So in it goes. This is going to make the copper spool, or copper cable. Just want to shift it over 1. Cool. Okay, copper cable. Next, this copper cable gets taken out and put into what? Electronic circuits which require iron. Uh-oh, iron. That's the thing that we have split off for. Now, I don't really want to add a splitter here and do it because I want to keep this entire branch on the left-hand side for red research and this entire branch on the right-hand side for green. So So we're going to be a bit cheeky and cheaty and either put a splitter here or extend this so far down and then put a splitter here. I'm gonna go for put a splitter here. That way any that reaches up here will get devoted to this production, and any that go over here will get devoted to all of this production. Yeah, that seems better than quartering it off there. Okay. There we go. And a fresh splitter for this bit. So now we need to make these circuits. So we're going to take this out. And we're going to do the same thing as above. We're going to have the red and red so that we can feed it. So red, oops, red and red. Stick a chest in between. Yep, that's it. Oh wait, I don't even want it that close to the conveyor. I just want it centered. Hey Lawmaster, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? It's going pretty well. I'm just playing Factorio for the first time on this build. I did play a demo version years ago, absolutely loved it, and always wanted to get it, but with me being unable to really buy games at the moment, I've not got around to it. However, thanks to the generous offer of someone sharing their Steam library, I now have access to it when they're not on Steam, as is the case currently. So we're going to have the machine here, and that means going in and in. Boom. Conveyor goes across. Oops. And, oh yeah, conveyor goes across, and splitter goes there. Perfect. So now we take the copper, take the iron, and we make electronic circuits. And this is going to get squashed. I'm going to suppress the buffer size of these. Okay, electronic circuits. Next we're going to pump those into the inserters. However, because electronic circuits are a bit awkward to make, I think I'm just going to make a massive array of these and then pump some of those out for the inserters. In which case I need a lot more transport belts. I mean, this is nice, but we're going to need a lot more. So this is just going to go straight out. We're going to use an iron chest, believe it or not. Yeah, we need to dig up all this iron before we expand on it, so I'm not going to go on there. In fact, let's just keep this small for now. So, iron chest. Oh my gosh, it's suggested tutorial. Inventory transfers. No thanks. Don't need that. Is it because I'm putting a lot of chests down? You think I'm confused with how I should place things, maybe? Alright, so that's going to fill up this. We're going to have absolutely loads of stuff in that. Then we're going to take some of them out. And send them into the production of inserters. Inserters will require iron gears and iron plates. Kind of regretting not making this giant iron gear array now. And pumping them around. That's okay, we'll do it later. For now, let's make more iron gears. So, in fact, I'm going to add another splitter here. It's going to go here, like we're going to move that one down, shift that over. So this one's going to go here. And this one's going to go here. Okay, so we're going to have the circuits. Going to get that way. We're going to have the iron gears and iron plates, which we're going to fill up here as well next to it. So, iron gears and iron plates. We can just do it here. That's fine. It's going to make the gears. Oh damn it, I need another splitter. So that I can send iron and keep iron. Starting to run out of space, aren't we? Uh-oh. Okay, we'll expand later. For now. For now, let's move that. Down here, yes, even further. Wait, do I really want to do that? Let me think. No. No, let's actually move the machinery for once. Okay, here's how it's going to be. We're going to split it here, so the iron gets sent on and the iron gets used up in two separate batches. This is going to make the gears. I'm going to carefully not get these mixed up. Okay? And we'll expand later when we really need it. So that's going to make gears, set them off. It's going to make plates. So then we'll have conveyors. gears and plates for... Oh wait, gears, circuits and plates for the inserters here. Okay. Okay, here we go. So the inserters... Oh, I'm gonna have to build on the iron. I hate this. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna move it over. I don't need this all the way out here. Okay. Circuits are going to go in there and out here. Iron plates are going to go straight up. Don't need that extending so far. This is going to stop around here. Actually, I could send these back out the way they came, that way it won't cause interference here. Yes, I've just killed two birds, one stone. Save on conveyor belt. Don't overlap. There we go. So I'll just go out that way. Although that is going to be problematic, so I'll just do a double one, like before. There we go, that's going to put the gears out that way. We've got that going in. Ah crap, it's just like before, I need the double thing, don't I? How did I do it? Oh no, I need to do this entirely different because I'm taking it over. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. In box to machine out to conveyor. Yes. Messy, but it'll do for now. And it's going to cause scaling issues here later. Bugger. Oh well. Which one was this? The gears? Yeah. Alright, so let's finally get this done. We need to take... Wait, this needs 3 ingredients, doesn't it? Yeah, so we need to make a bigger one. So this has the same ingredients as this one, except it also has electronic circuits, iron gears, and iron plates as well. You'll see this start to repeat as we get to the higher versions, which use even more ingredients. Alright, so let's just slap it down somewhere for now. We're going to put it there. We'll work on the placement later. Ah, we can use 2 sides of the conveyor belt, can't we? Yeah. So the gears will go in that side, iron will go in that side. Circuits will go in this side, and then we need to take it out to a different conveyor. And that other conveyor will be on this side. And here we go. We got in. That's gonna make them. And then on the out, we've got this. Which takes it all the way up. In fact, yeah, we'll use the buffer system. We'll use boxes. After I've laid all that track, yes. Okay. Buffer. Ah, oh, damn it, we want a buffer on that, don't we? No, forget it, we won't buffer that. We can always make this better later, but for now let's just get this built. Because we spent so long building it, we haven't ended up using it yet. Okay, so that's going to go out. That's going to go on. I'll just put that one extra so that it will force it to go on in the right direction. The other way to do this is you just go like that. And then we've got that, we've got this, we need an inserter to take it out, we need one to take it in, take it out. Okay, here we go. Here we finally go. In fact, I think I'm just going to loop this around, because there's so much of it. So green has 2 ingredients, we'll make a basic one. Here we go. Oh, and we'll stick a buffer on, just in case. No, we won't, because it has multiple ingredients, forget that. Hang on. Yes, we will. Yes, we will put a buffer, which means not combining these conveyors over here. That is fine. Okay, I'm gonna do just like one of these, so we need... Oh, we actually need a couple things because this conveyor's there. Alright, let's move it so it can just be one layer, one tile lower, and go the opposite direction. Okay, buffer achieved for the thingies. Except no, I don't want it to do that because look, there's going to be an array of them. So we will loop just that around. There we go. And from that, we'll go into box out. Oh, I've got to set all the buffers on the boxes below. So that's those. And then we're going to go in. And... No, no, no. Into box and out. Then the conveyor going the other way. Will have int box out. I can actually put it there. Okay. What did I do here? Oh, I put it close up on both ends. Okay. Yeah, sure. No, not sure, because it's going to be from there. Okay, forget that. Forget that little idea. So I can just put the machine there, that's fine. And I can just put that there. Box. Grab. So the conveyor goes there. Okay, cool. And that is going to make green science. Hooray! And then the green science is going to go into these. So for these we're going to do the same thing where we just send it over into a chest and out of a chest. And put a buffer. So from here we're going to just take it out, put it onto the conveyor, so that's scalable as well. And we're going to have it go... Oops. Going to have it go down this time. Actually, hold on. Yeah, that way we can get around that if that needs to be expanded. Alright. Because that is it. It is ready to go. Now we just need to give it power. Spent a long time setting it up. Oh crap. I missed a box. No wood. Ah, crap. Actually use up all that wood. Damn. Okay, so, as I was saying, let's give that power. I'm just trying to place these in ways that definitely makes it scalable. Oh, I'm actually low on power cables. That's not scalable. Bada bing, bada done. Everything is now powered. Alright, now let's just check these buffers, make sure they're okay. That's not right. In fact, no, we don't want that buffered. That's fine. We're going to make as much of that as we can. That could be buffered. That's fine. That's fine. Yep. Yep. Good. 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 Ah. Let's fix that. That one we're going to leave completely open to fill up with circuits. Should have really put a buffer here for the circuits. I think I might do. Now, it's the only thing using the circuits right now, so that is the buffer. Once we start doing it for other things, yeah, I'll add a buffer. We want as many of those as made as possible, that's fine. Although actually, if it's filled up by that point, that's really bad, so yeah, let's add a buffer. There we go, look, green science has been made. Oh, that's green science, yeah! And now let's scale that. I'm not sure that'll grab very well, so I'm just going to do this nasty little loop. We do want a buffer on these so that they can all share. Alright, so now you may be thinking, damn, this is a very slow process, what do we do about that? Well, it's quite simple. We multiply everything. Here we go. Steel furnace time. There we go. So that's being used. Now we need to get more of these. Go. More wood. So I'm just going through now, multiplying everything by 4 pretty much. This allows us to see that it is completely scalable. Oh look, this is actually piling up, so we did need more than one to produce these. In fact, what's really nice is we can just pick up a bunch of these off the conveyor. 4 of them producing it now. Wonderful. Ah yes, we're going to make sure everything's buffered, of course. Limited buffered, specifically. That's fine. Okay, we need more circuits. I need more iron. These buffets are great. Even let me just pick up things occasionally. I need to get a couple more. Not happy about this bit. This one-to-one copper spooling is not great actually, we would want to share this out. It's too late for that though. Okay. In you go. Oh, gotta make sure to set these buffers. Why is that the wrong way around? Oh, it's just not got power. Whoopsie. Built up a small collection that time. Right, so that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. Copper. As simple as that. Now we have double the circuit production. However, we are running low on iron. Why is that? Are these struggling for power? Yes, they are. We need more power. Okay, it's time to make another steam engine. Now the good thing is, the hot water producing the steam can continue giving more steam to the next one. We do need to connect it up And boom, look at that, double. Everything's fine except it could do with a bit more, so let's make a third one. However, we want to get off this as soon as possible, so I'm not going to make any more than that. We need to make solar panels, which are nowhere near as powerful as these. But they are eco-friendly. That's what we really need in this game. And oh yeah, everything is now satisfied in terms of power and in terms of supplies. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of copper being used, so these 2 drills are still fine. The iron could possibly do with more, but everything's now full, so that's okay. And that needs a second one of these. Okay. So we have out, in, out, out, chest, conveyor, oops, and conveyor. There we go. Wrong way around. Whoops. Oh, this is suffering because it doesn't have enough going in. So we're going to change that up. We're going to put an extra inserter. The same here. Okay, now we're lacking gears. Yeah, we're going to have to make a mass gear producer at some point. Oops, no, cuts. Ah, too late. Accidentally made a pipe. An underground pipe. Now you may notice these red ones are actually faster than the orange. That's because they move at the same speed as a fast inserter. I think. Yes, now we need to increase iron production. We're starting to get very thin everywhere. So we actually just need more furnaces. Can I just move that? No. There we go, more iron production. Might need even more though. When we make the electric furnaces, they should be faster, I think. Okay, so we can see how the pollution is spreading. However, we are not aware of any alien settlements at the moment. Whew. Almost 2 AM. Just gonna tab out for a second. That's still going in the background. Yes, it doesn't interfere with the streaming. Awesome. Okay. Pardon me. Okay, so how's that going? Ah yes, when you hit Alt it turns it on or off. So Alt tabbing does that. No gears? Still low on gears. Because we're low on iron. Okay. Need more iron. Do we need the plates or the ore? So these seem to be filled up 1s and 2s. There's only a single empty. I think I need another furnace and another drill. So let's stick down the drill. In fact, let's try and clear as much of this as possible. This is going to look weird to you because it's mostly off the iron patch, but what I'm trying to do is just maximize on how many drills are covering the small patch. That way I can suck it dry faster. And therefore, move the iron patch away. Wait, that's iron. Okay. Yeah, let's move it down one, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That'll do. Okay. Now let's power it. Alright, look at all that iron. Fwah. Yep, that is jam-packed now. Let's get another furnace down. How? Oh, it's just that one. Good. More production. Considering whether I can change this. I could, but it wouldn't really help all that much. What I am going to do is add a buffer here so that when we start running low on gears there's still more being produced. How has that gone out? It's coal being sent down. And it's not gone into the chest. Silly. What, used up again? Oh no. We need to increase the coal production. It's not doing it fast enough. Although none of that's getting through. Let's just go do it. Hold on. What's the buffer size on this chest? Oh my gosh, this is sucking it all up. Right, you can stay at 4. Eesh. That should fix it. This whole route was sucking up all the iron. That's why I'm putting these limited buffers on everything, so that they don't just drain every unit of that particular resource. I'm going to turn off these drawers, like so, just so that I can get these ones draining this area faster. Okay. Research is still going, and it's even filling 3 of them. Nice. What's the stack limit on this? 200? Let's take half of this and stick it in here. This is unfair. What do you mean you're full? I mean, off. Just using all the wrong words. Yeah, okay, this is messed up. Oh, we shouldn't be using this to transfer it, we should be using a splitter. In fact, we should be using this splitter. Because we actually want it over here. And then split twice. So we want fuel for the power supply half as important, equally as important as the entire rest of the factory. Because everything needs power. There we go, that should 50-50 the entire supply of coal. However, I think coal's going low. Yeah, look, there's hardly anything coming through. But why? Okay, so we've now quadrupled the coal production. However, the coal has been used up somewhere else. Me out. Let's grab some of this and stick it there. Well, it's been used up pretty fast. Did it used to? It's the same speed either way. Alright, now that we got loads of coal coming through, let's see how it does. Let's just hope it reaches it before it runs out again. Yeah, it's going to split, just as we wanted. Oh, that box should be here, so that we can split it equally. And we ran out before this huge supply managed to reach it. Of course. Right, just give me 50, okay. That should do. Is that good enough? If this can add up to this to be more than 50, that means we're gaining. And it currently is, yes, it's up to about 60. Nice. Now let's fix this. So from what I remember, there was a bit of a bug before where you would take from a splitter or put onto a splitter and it would actually put it on the other end. So if you're taking it from a splitter, you would get it before it splits. If you're putting it on a splitter, you were putting it after the split had taken place, so there was no split taking place. That's why I'm putting the extra conveyor, just to make sure. We're going to limit that to 4 slots. And we're going to replace this entirely. And there we go. This has now been moved so that there is a buffer for all of the... not smithing, what do you call it? Refining. Yeah. Oh no. Need more iron. How are these 9 not fast enough? Oh, it's only 8 now. That's potentially part of why. That one's not even connected. I'm only letting this through briefly so that I can clear this out. Fill this up mainly. Okay, it's full. Now this can start queuing up again. Oh, it's actually not enough. But that's okay. For now. Let's just stick this on the end. There we go. Hey, the gear production's picking up. Still need more iron. Fine. Actually, I can do it like this. That way they have an even share of the conveyor. Oh no they don't, that one still prioritises because it empties from the right hand side first. Crap. Although this does keep it full. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Oh, hold on, what? This allows us to build steel furnace, which does not use electricity. That lets us do electricity. Uh-oh, we need blue science. Can we make blue science? We cannot. We need to research making blue science. How do we research more science? Well, I can do solar energy anyway. It requires optics. Let's do that. Hopefully now our green science will build up while red science gets used up. Look at all this red that's not been used. 103, 60, 35, 47. Okay, still staying spread out pretty well. These are building up nicely, that's good. How do we make blue? We'll get there. What's the uranium ammo? Kovarex enrichment process. It makes uranium from uranium, okay. And then use nuclear fuel. Use used nuclear fuel to make uranium. Which then gets used to make uranium. Okay. They're gonna start getting irate. Yes, gear production is in near full swing. Well, it's in enough to make plenty of inserters anyway. That's fine. That is more than fine. Okay, I'm slightly concerned that we're going to get attacked soon because our pollution spreads so far, I don't even know what it's reached. Alright, let's cut this off. This is fine for now. How do we make blue research? Wait, what? Makes military science. I'm literally just going through each one until I see it in the effects one, which should show that it's a creatable item. Ah, hello. Okay, advanced electronics, which requires plastics, which requires oil processing. Okay. Okay, we'll do that next, after solar energy. In the meantime, how's the system going? Could probably do with more laboratories, to be honest. They're very slow. Oh, the electricity is lacking. Need to make another one. Another steam engine. Yeah, okay. Don't like making all of these steam engines because eventually we gotta change over to solar panels. Why can't I place it? Is it because of that tiny bit of water? Ah, I did accidentally make some pipes, so I'll use that now. Yeah, well, that worked out pretty well. Oh, this one doesn't have enough heat? Oh, it's got no fluid at all, that's why. So we make another boiler here, I guess. Oh, this is going to be problematic because we need power on both sides. There we go. And now we need to get this one fueled up too. Ta-da! Power levels are up. And everything is being satisfied. Good. Yes, more labs. I already have one to place. Iron, please. Oh, I'll take you. Thank you. So for each of these we have 2 chests. Two reds. Two orange. Conveyor. And power. Also, this needs to loop around now. There we go, and loop around. Boom. We now have plenty of laboratories. I want one more just so that we can have exactly 8 times. There it goes. And then we have center, boxes, boxes. Yep, that's it. Cool. And that. Right, we need more red production. Why is this taking so long? Oh, we literally just need more. Okay. So we need... Oh boy, we need... 1 chest each. Oh crap. We need 2 builders. We need... two red each. And then we need 5 inserters each. And we need 3 boxes each. So we have little, little, big, more chests, more little, conveyor, and conveyor. Wish there's a way to default set these to 1. And I'll throw some power in too. And of course we need the items leaving. There we go, that should be enough for all of it. One second, guys. Right, now we need more iron again. Actually, something in my throat. Is that done? Yes, it is. Good. That's all good. That's not quite. Let's just help it along for now. That's fine. That's fine. Green is fine. Green is not fine. It's not getting to these two. Okay, let's make more. Let's make one more green producer. Because we're almost there. And if 4 can power 5, or 6, then 5 should be able to do the rest, right? Okay, so now we need 1, 2, 3 chests. Green science. We got 1, 2 reds, 1, 2, 3, 4 yellows, oh, oranges rather. And power. There we go. Hopefully the supply is enough for this demand. So on the left here we have an abundance. We've got 22. 11, 51, 175. Nothing. Nothing. 3, 127. I think these got filled up while it was doing a red-only research, which makes sense. So these now need to start getting filled up. Which means getting past these two. Oh, it doesn't have a mini buffer. Oops. Let me just turn these away for a sec. What this allows me to do is bypass these. Okay, bypass you as well. Okay. Now we have all of them being used except for red research. Uh-oh. Need more red. Alright, so we need 2 crafters. Need some iron. Three chests. 2 reds. A bunch of these which I can just scoop up. Conveyor. Power. You make gears. You make research. Okay, I need more iron. This is not enough at all. What's going on? This is full. So we need more furnaces. Crap. Yeah, we don't need this buffer at all. Let's deconstruct all of this. And then straight onto a conveyor. Why did I overcomplicate this? Because I wanted to add a buffer. better. Now, more furnaces. Butlers. Ah, crap. No, that's fine actually. We want these to fill up massively. There it is. Oh. Can I fit through? Yep. That whole thing was connected by that. There we go. Booyah. 3 more furnaces producing iron. We are now starting to run out of space. Even though I've got this whole landmass. I'll just tab it out for a second. Need more iron. Alright, time to re-engage. However, I think even now we're starting to run out of space for the iron to get through. How many furnaces can handle this much iron? Oh, we seem to be alright actually. That's fine. That's fine. Let's turn off this. How's that now? Still okay? Yeah, I think that's okay. Not enough green. Not enough inserters or transport belt. Okay, so clearly we have an issue here. That is absolutely fine for making more. It should be doing it. We need to increase this. Hmm. Yeah. There we go. Alright, we need to... Oh crap, I need to put buffers on those others, don't I? What else did I make recently? Why would I want a buffer on that? Oh. Cool. Need more iron. It's not being produced fast enough at all. Might be time to expand even further this way. Yeah, it's time. Okay, this is gonna get messy and complicated, so bear with me. In fact, no, it doesn't have to do that at all. It can remain entirely how it was. Oh crap, I need that. Oops. Ah. Nice. So I need oil processing for plastics, for chips, for metal or electric furnaces. Alright, so here's how it's going to work. We are going to send the iron in, except we're not going to do it here. We're going to do it here with a splitter, so we can send it in two places. Now you may be wondering, why on earth am I doing it like this? Well, a few reasons. Space, and we can take advantage of the fact that we want the left side processed fast, and we want to still make use of the right side. It's going to go all the way out. And we're going to put more drills down. Let's forget this monstrosity. Oh my gosh, that's tons. Just stick as many drills down as we can. Try and maximize the output. Oh. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. There we go. Right, all of this is going to come out and go into a new fuel area, which I'm going to set up here. Still don't have steel. What's this? What's the button to shoot? That's going to be a nuisance. Alright, we'll just avoid that. So now we're going to want some of this coal to come this way. And we still want more drills. Ah, look, that's not enough now. So, what I'm going to do is have it go into the processing, come out and go into here. However, it's going to take some time to do that. I really need more iron right now. Let's just take all of this. Here we go. So I'm going to put down a bunch of drills here just so that we can cover these patches. Have it all connect up. Have it come out. Go into processing, come out of processing, go over here and get used up in the other processing. That way, even though this is split in two, if this side is too busy, it can go around to the other side. See what I mean? Right, so it's going to be here. Then anything else gets sent back this way. And yes, I know there's iron ore there, but we'll get to that later. So now I want the iron and the copper. Sorry, the iron and the coal. Yeah. So iron in that side. Coal in the other. Perfect. Alright, don't I have any more drills? Okay. Soon we'll have the electric drills, so this will be a lot better. Let's just grab a bunch of inserters instead of making them. Oh, we don't have an abundance, okay. Now you may think, oh no, this is going to get messed up easily because look, it's already bunched up there. There's actually a way to do this which uses a splitter to even out everything. Let me show you how. So we take both of the inputs and we're going to do it this way. Yeah. We take both inputs. Both become outputs. Wait, no. Doesn't need to be both. One becomes an output that way and back in. The other one folds in, and there we go. This is super useful if you have spaced one side and not the other, because you can then loop it back around, like I want to, onto there. So now it's even on both sides no matter what. Sure, there's a few resources that get left behind here, but it's a tiny amount and it stops the entire thing from getting filled up. You can see both lanes here are getting used up. And even though this is only entering on one side, it is getting used up. Next, more coal. Oops. Stop right there. So now what you're going to do, you're going to fill all the way up. Hey, achievement, eco-unfriendly research oil processing. Huh. I mean, oil's not that bad if you don't pollute with it. If you're just making plastics, it's fine. I think this area has too many buffers, but too late. Nine. So 14 can handle a constant flow. Okay, so now we're going to have all these boxes filled and then they're going to empty out. And that'll be the other iron lane that joins all of that. Gonna need more iron actually for the conveyors, or we can just take some conveyors. Nah, there's hardly any. Yoink. Here we go. So firstly, this needs to be connected. Done. And that's going to loop around and join the rest of the system. Now we want to make it merge just like before. So here's the other way to do the merge. If I can remember. It's a sideways way of doing it. Let me just test it over here. Oops. Ah yeah, simple as that. Do I have enough space here? No, I did not. Okay, we'll have to do it the standard way. Of course we do need that because we built it for that purpose. Okay. That's it. Oh snap, 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 snap. Get that out. Oh my gosh, it's going everywhere. It's going everywhere. Accidentally connected the iron ore and coal instead of just the iron plates I was adding. Yeesh. Right, so what's happening to all these? Oh, they're not being taken out. Why aren't they doing anything? It's the wrong way around. There we go. Constant flow of iron plates. So now we have both of these systems, well, both of these collections of drills sending their resources down. The left side gets sorted half and half, left or right. The right side combines with that half of the left, and the bottom to fill all of this. Everything that doesn't get used up here continues back around and joins the split. So if this is full, it will keep getting sent around. If it's not full, it will go in here. And I'm pretty sure we need to add a lot more furnaces on this right side. For now though, let's just remove the drills we don't need. Cool. And actually, I should have made this go down, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm going to fix this right now. Okay, so both of them go in. Ah, crap, that's in the way. No matter, that's fine, we'll make them go down. There we go. So it's the same contraption, but rotated 90 degrees. Now we need more furnaces. And we need to scale up. Stone. Haven't collected stone in a while. Is that one dead? Yeah, that's empty. Let's just throw this down. Stone, how much have we got? Nice. Is that enough? Right, this expansion's going to be huge. Here we go. Okay, now all we need is chests, outtakes for here, Okay. Power. Now let's see if we can handle all of that. Oh right, we need to send the excess away. Here we go, we're starting to see gaps. Looks okay. For now. It's almost 3 AM. Should really stop. Nah. Yes, our iron is filled to the brim. Wonderful. Absolutely marvellous. And yet this is still lacking green. We just need more of these, don't we? More green producers. Iron, please, you have loads to spare. Thank you. And we need 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So 1, 2, 3 boxes each. No wood. Before, no. No. Buffer, please. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always require more wood. Oh, I actually need more copper this time. Okay, so that goes here, that goes there. I only needed the 2 after all. More green science. Ah, yes. Alright, so we got 7, 9, 36, 200, 200, 200, 200, and 199. 200. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. So, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. Well, these are my saves from the demo version. Huh. Save as real version. Stream 1. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that follow button so you know when I'm next streaming, because I don't have a currently perfectly timed schedule as it is when I'm able to stream. However, I do stream at least once a day, usually twice, so you can be sure I will stream at some point you're available. I tend to stream middle of the day, middle of the night, so it's got to be visible across the world. Different work lives and all that. So, if you want to join in any of our multiplayer games, make sure to check out the Discord where I let people know we're going to be playing them before the stream starts so they can get ready. If you want to help out the stream, you can always hit subscribe or check out the Patreon, or even use the free donation from Twitch Prime. And speaking of Twitch Prime, it's actually very nice. It gives you a bunch of in-game items for various games, and I think it gives you free games occasionally, so that's really nice too. So, thank you all for tuning in. I'm very tired. I enjoyed it, but I do need to sleep. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye.